Hi, this is Kelly with Kelly's Magical Realm. I made a beautiful little rose altar. Oh, can you see the rainbow light coming in? And then I made a crystal grid with rose quartz. It's all rose quartz except here. It's an angel aura. And that's the tree of life. So the crystal grids will really amplify energy. And then you put rose quartz in there as my intention. And it's really amplifying the roses in here. So roses already are high vibrational. This is like rose priestess energy, and you can pick this up just by watching this video. And I have some messages. I'm using the Rose Oracle, and I'm going to start with this. I channeled some messages also, but then after the rain, I see the rose serpent, and you see the light shining down too on her. She reminds me of the star card, you know, as above, so below. So she's connected to earth and spirit, but notice it's a different type of star card. She looks fully aligned, like Kundalini energy, you know, as above, so below. She's getting energy that's going through her crown, and then also the earth energy as well. I see a wolf, so you might have a wolf protector around you. I do. And it might be your spirit animal. Anyways, back to the rainbow serpent. I think it's so beautiful. And the rainbow serpent, I also heard kiss of life. You notice how, if you were to look, I see a face of a serpent. Here's his eyes. Here's his face. So it's like he's kissing her right here. Like his mouth is just like kissing her. And they say that, you know, the Holy Grail is all about, to get your Kundalini going, I believe one of them had to kiss you on the root chakra, like on the spine, to get that Kundalini energy. But it's really the serpent of life is doing that, right? And balance, like, and connecting again to earth, you know, to earth below and the sky above. I love this card. I think it's so fascinating. Very healing too. Oh, and I channeled all this from the card, and I'm looking now, and it says silver lining and relief, mercy, it's over. So you probably went through a hard time. All of us do on the spiritual path, but it's over now, as you can see on there. Acceptance and letting go. And I love this card. The Rose of Venus. Now, there's mystery schools on planet Venus, right? There's like a priestess training there on planet Venus. I'm seeing the yellow rose. There's the Fibonacci symbol in here. I see a turtle too. Anyways, I see the Fibonacci, the golden ratio symbol right here. And that's the sacredness. There's actually sacred geometry in the rose, like hidden inside the rose. And I see an owl. I see a bee. And the sacredness of the rose, the code, you know, for a while people have had to hide away that. It's time to open up. See how the petal of the rose is opening? Alignment, flow, relationships, and harmony as well. And garden, sacred garden, union within, sacred geometry, the spile of the rose, hidden frequency coming into balance. All right, and then the anointed. Ooh, it's a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy. I'm seeing Isis for this one. Yeah, it's like Isis energy. I've been seeing, you know, sometimes you'll see her with her wings, like her arms are open, but then she looks like she has wings, golden wings. I actually saw her in a meditation earlier with like these golden wings. Very beautiful. That's what I'm seeing below here. So rebirth, I'm hearing too. Answer the call. Answer the call. Soul gifts, empowerment. I see the tree of life up here too. Do you see that? I'm seeing like the tree of life at the top. It's very beautiful. There's a lot going on in this card. A lot. I feel like it's connected to everything. Like you're connected to everything. And the anointed, they used to anoint us, what, in past lives with like rose oil, different types of oils. You know, I'm just getting like on the third eye. You know, that's where I'm feeling it. And again, Isis and Anubis vibes, as above, so below, earth, spirit. All these cards are like so connected, it's crazy. So it's like some of it's a little bit similar. Claim your right to be here. Oneness, you know. I'm hearing like reunion, like Holy Grail, Grail of the Rose, Rose Code, Sacred Lineage. That's a lot. It's a lot going on in here. Definitely ancient Egypt. My God, that's all like. That looks like a throne too, that she's sitting on. All right, and well, taking your power back too, like sitting on your throne, calling your power back to you. And then the reunion. This is really beautiful. Notice how the rose is up above, the sacred rose. It kind of reminds me of like the sacred star above us, right? Like we always have a star above us, like above our head when we're in alignment, aligning with our star. I just read about that. That's what it's reminding me of. Like we align with a star. I had a meditation where I was aligning with the star Sirius. And whenever you feel out of alignment, you can align like with the rose. Like you can think of the rose above you, or you can think of your star above you, like Sirius, calling that energy back down into you anytime you don't feel good. That's what this is reminding me of. So the reunion, even though when we think of reunion, the first thing we think of people, but I'm thinking more of reunion within ourselves. And sacred lineage, you notice how there's people all around. It's like your sacred lineage, part of your rose lineage. Rose lineage. So I'm not really getting ancestors. I'm getting more like cosmic family and people you were in the rose lineage with. That's what I'm getting more like. The vibe. I'm just getting cosmic. I keep hearing cosmic. I see cosmic here. And sacred lineage, divine path, coming into yourself. And then remember that once you're aligned in the inner, that's when the outer comes in. That's when your sacred soul groups come in to balance. Like that's when they come in. Because you know how we have to go through this path. We have to like go through the weeds. We have to sift through them, you know, get rid of the toxicity. Once you clear the toxicity out of your life, that's when you come into healthy alignment with healthy relationships and partnerships, you know. And this card is just wild. Sub Rosa. And Horus is in this card from ancient Egypt. A lot of ancient Egypt in here. But also, I got Avalon too. Well, don't forget, Avalon is like the Holy Grail. And a lot of the priestesses went to Avalon for training as well. So it wasn't only ancient Egypt that we went to, it was also Avalon. So each one of the priestesses went to these sacred sites. You know, I'm just getting a lot of Avalon vibes in here too, around him. And I just get like sarcophagus or a table right there. It just reminds me of something. It reminds me of a past life that I had in ancient Egypt. That's what this table reminds me of. When you put the dead on there, and you know how sacred priestesses would collect herbs and then anoint them and put them in to the person that passed away. That's what that reminds me of too. That's what I'm getting. So maybe your past life is trying to come through, because see, this says hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning and teaching. Maybe you're remembering your past lives. You could be learning new skills, or you could be teaching them. And then, yeah, past lives coming through. I heard sarcophagus. And then I got this card, the rose thread. See how the path opened up? See how the water's split here? The path is opening up for you, your inner call. You know, you're being led. It's the path of the mystic, the path that the mystic follows. Looks like little teardrops in there. It's really pretty. It's a really cool card. It's like the priestesses are coming all around you now. You might be seeing them. Actually, the funny thing is when I opened up these cards, I saw Mother Mary right away. So I saw her, Isis, these cards, yeah, these images and stuff. Just, they hold the priestess energy in them for sure. You know, the rose thread, like, so walking the path of the rose and your interconnectedness to that path and the people on it. You know, and you've arrived. And this is also like, I get seer vibes. You could be clairvoyant, you know, you're a seer, oracle, mystic, whatever you want to call it. And you can see clear now. So it's like, I'm also getting like the veil is being lifted, but that's a real thing right now too. Pretty soon there isn't going to be a veil because we're all awakening and it's not going to be there anymore. It's not going to be needed. And that goes back to another book I read recently, is Dolores Cannon's like the 3 waves. You know, I think it said it in there. I know I've heard it a few times that the spirits even told me that the veil's coming down, and it's a thing, it's happening, because we keep hearing it gets thinner and thinner. Well, yeah, pretty soon it's not going to be there. We only had to have that, you know, it's something that we agreed upon coming into this life, going through the veil of forgetfulness, having that veil so that way we can learn to awaken. And, you know, we're not going through that anymore because we're ascending in this life. So it's another thing that reminds me, like, you've arrived, you're here, you know, and you're following that path. You're trusting yourself now. And that's why you can see clear. I heard fortitude, initiation, the path that the mystic follows. It's really beautiful. And release the petals. I'm getting release the burdens, release the attachment, transformation, death, and rebirth, right? This reminds me of letting go of the old toxic cycles, like, and letting go of the old timelines too. I just did that this morning. I just did a meditation on letting go of the old timelines. You know, and this also reminds me, call your energy back to you. You should be doing that right now. Calling your energy back through all time and space. And the sun reminds me of the sun god Ra. Alchemy, I'm seeing the golden snake, the golden ascension snake. I'm also seeing the caduceus here. I'm seeing the caduceus in here in alchemy. So transmuting like your negative. You're learning to be the alchemist now. You're transmuting like your pain into wisdom, you know, and learning. You're getting a lot of learning from this. And also I'm getting grid worker, like you're the golden energy, you're aligning it up from spirit down into the new earth. So you're doing that grid work and enjoyment. You know, the sun and tarot card is like the best card you can get, right? It's the ultimate happiness card. So it's time, you know, for you to be happy. Vitality, play, life force energy. Yeah, it's powerful. Womb. The womb energy is huge, of course, in the sacred womb, in the rose, you know, the rose priestess training. You know, the womb is highly regarded because it's not only birth of life, but it's also your portal to other worlds and dimensions. Oh, and I'm seeing a portal now. That's wild. So wild. So it's a portal. Very cool. Very cool. We are nature. I'm getting Avalon again. I'm getting you being enmeshed into the earth, calling on Mother Earth, working with her, you know, becoming more grounded, being more connected with nature. It's not just about going outside. You can do this within. You can do this while you're inside. I mean, of course, you want to go outside and be grounded, but I'm just seeing a person really just meditating and laying. You You can picture yourself into the ground, you know, connecting with nature. Wow, look at her hair, her crown, you know. The more you get grounded, the better you can hear spirit, you know. And then the last card is the return. A new story. It's wild. It's kind of like we went on a path here, like a little story unfolded. And then the last card is the return. A whole new story is being woven, alignment and coming together. Wow. So the return, it's like returning into the Garden of Eden. That's what I'm getting in these waters. It's like you're being immersed into Mother Earth's heart chakra, the white waters of Mother Earth. It's just all around you, and you can connect with that, you know, just by grounding. You can ground yourself into the crystalline grid and say crystalline grid, the new earth energy in the white waters of Mother Earth's heart chakra. Wow, that's gorgeous. I see like a cocoon of energy around her, so you're very protected. Very protected. Oneness, the return. So it's like coming together, your new story. You are the creator. You're creating your own path now. We all are. We are all creating right now to go into the new earth. And I'm going to stop here. Let me know what you thought of this. Thank you.